you're taking the APs, you may have heard this advice. You're 30 days out, you're never going to get a 5 on it. Well, I'm here to bust that myth and tell you that you can have a very good 30-day plan, crack the APs, and max out the score. Here's a strategy of how you can go about it. I'm going to use the example of AP Psychology and walk you through a step by step method that will tell you how you can crack the APs if you have as little as 30 days with you. Let's get started. AP Psych has 9 units in it, out of which 33%, which is almost one third of the paper, is FRQs, which are small, short answer type questions, and you have 30 days to crack the video. So, what I'm doing is I'm splitting this into three phases. Phase 1 is day 1 to 10, phase 2 is day 11 to 20, and phase 3 is day 21 to 30. So, the first 10 days, what you need to do is focus on content review. You have 9 units, take 1 day to practice each unit and don't miss any days. So, by the end of the 10th day, you have completed the entire syllabus at least once. That's the plan for the first 10 days. Moving on to the second 10 days, do targeted practice questions. So it has to be a mixed question set and use performance tracking to fix your weak areas. Now, what do I mean by performance tracking? In one of my earlier videos, I've also suggested the strategy of error logging. And what do I mean by error logging? Well, every time you take a practice set or practice any questions from a particular unit, identify the questions that you're not getting correct, be it the FAQs or the short answer types, and see what are those areas that are a cause of concern that are coming up again and again. Write them down in a notebook and also write down why you're getting that answer wrong. What's missing? Is it a particular pattern that you're catching? Is it a concept that you're struggling with? And create an error log. And now, once you've done this, at the end of your preparation, you will have all the concern areas or the areas of improvement with you. By revising that consistently, you'll be able to improve your score. Move to the next set, which is the last 30 days, you need to do full simulations, which is timed exams, FRQ drills, and taper it before the exam day. Let's look at it in greater detail. So, day 1 to 10, read each unit every day. Drill at least 15 to 20 questions. Now, for this video, I've partnered with UWorld College Prep. They help students practice for the SATs, the APs, and the ACTs. So, in this particular case, you can sign up for their question bank and get access to a lot of practice drill sets, which are similar to the questions that appear in the AP exam. I'll walk you through their website a little later so that in case you need it, you have additional support. So make sure once you solve the questions, you read through every explanation, flag whatever you feel is shaky in terms of on the error log, like I've explained before. Now let's move to day 11 to 20 and look at what needs to be done step by step. You need to make sure that you've read more than 70% of the units and reread those chapters which you feel are difficult. Answer recurring question types. Now, research methods and stats will trip a few students, so make sure you're careful of that. This is also the time to start looking at your timer and ensure that you are well paced for the exam and you're completing the question within the set time limit. And lastly, don't forget the FRQs. Don't leave them for the last minute. Make sure that you practice them at least 2 to 3 weeks before the exam date starts. This is the final countdown, the last 10 days. What should they look like? Day 21, take a full timed MCQ, review the misses, create your error log. Then, day 23, look at the FRQ blocks and review your error logs again the next day. Day 24 is a weak unit drill, and 25 is back to the full timed MCQs. 26, go back to the error logs, add more details if needed, revise what you have already put in. Day 27, a full FRQ set so that you don't have it left behind. 28 should be a light review. 29 should be more like looking at things from an overview lens, but taking 1 day off to get some rest and sleep, like it says for day 30. Now, it's very critical to take practice tests while you are navigating the last 10 days. And here's where UWorld can help you. Okay, so this is what the UWorld website looks like, and I've already subscribed to Psychology AP. To your left, you'll see a question bank, tools, and the help section. So, in the question bank, you come to the create practice section, and this is going to open up for you. Now, there are different options. You can do a tutored practice, you can have the tutored practice mode on, or you can do the timed one. Now, in the last 30 day, in the out of the 30-day strategy, the last 10 days, I would suggest you use the timed mode more often. Here's your question mode, and these are the unit topics. As you're aware, there are 9 units that are there for psychology. So you can choose the unit topics that are of relevance to you and choose the number of questions that you want, and then generate a practice test for yourself. Here are some guidelines. You can, of course, annotate, mark for review, seek out help if you get stuck, or use the shortcut keys. They also have additional tools such as flashcards, etc. So make sure, in case you need them, you can access those tools on their platform. Now, here's what the question screen actually looks like. Very similar to how it would appear in your AP exam. Go ahead, practice your questions, and then end it once you're done. That's it. I'm calling out this exam. You can continue, of course. To help you with the prep, you can use my code evolving10, which is also flashing on the screen right now, and get an additional 10% off of your cart on UWorld. 3 mistakes that can tank your AP score. Be careful of these. Number one, do not try to cram a night before the exam. It doesn't work and makes your brain more tired and less prepared for the final day. Number two, do not skip the FRQs because 33% of the exam is FRQ questions. So make sure you have enough practice for that. And day three, and mistake number three, do not ignore research methods. So if you can't tell a confound from a third variable, you lose points everywhere. So make sure those areas are strong. To summarize, how can UWorld actually help you? One, read every explanation properly so that you know not only why you got the answer, a particular answer choice right, but why you didn't get a few other answer choices as well. Two, check your analytics every week to understand what's working and what's not. Three, use the timed mode more often so that you can practice in a timed manner and you know what the real demands of the exam look like. And lastly, build custom question blocks so that it can help you filter out your weak sections and make your practice more targeted. Hope these guidelines help, and I hope you have all the resources you need to prepare for AP Psychology. Good luck, and see you with that 5.